I am going to show you a quick way to sort your data that you get from the probe and moisture or the temperature and moisture probes. So this is a text file right here of the information that you sent me, and you actually sent it in this format. This is the format that I like to use, but you could also do this in a Word document. So just looking at the data here, it comes out as the date, time, data, the probe, and then the reading. These two columns here are junk, and this is temperature. And so what I'm going to do is insert special characters into the text in between the plus and minus signs, as well as the data and the probe identifiers, in a feature called Find and Replace in the text file. And then I'm going to copy and paste that data afterwards into Excel and run a program called Text to Columns. All right. So in the Find and Replace feature, you can usually find that under your Edit menu, Find and Replace. So for the first example here, we have the date from June the 1st to June the 4th. So the character that I'm going to use is a semicolon because there are no semicolons that can be found in the text. So it will be a new identifier. And I'm going to search for this date and replace it with the exact same thing, except for a semicolon afterwards. So that's for the 1st. This is for the 2nd of June. Okay, great. Okay, great. The second column that I am going to separate is data. But I want to separate it from not only the time, but the probe listing. So I'm going to put a semicolon before and after the word data. And then for the remainder of the columns, all you need to do is separate them based on the plus and minus sign. So now go over and copy and paste that data. So you can just go Control X into Excel. In the second row, highlight the entire column and choose Data, Text to Columns. Now with the text wizard, you're going to use a delimited character, like a comma or a tab. Press on Next. We're using a semicolon in this case. Sometimes it will have tab clicked. If it does, unclick that and click on semicolon, press Next, and then Finish. So as you can see here, it has separated our columns, and then you can just enter in the column headings. We don't really need this, so we can delete it. We don't really need these two columns either, so we can just delete those. And temperature. And then you can choose filter, and it will automatically filter these columns. If it filters additional columns, you can just delete them.